Hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. Good to be back. Sorry to miss yesterday. I forgot I had an appointment in the morning there. So, hope you had a good session yesterday. Mike, what up? How you doing? Arnesis, P, G-Man, Lupex, Stretch. What's up? Sebastian, Beatsville, Slee, Jacob. West Coast Tomato, let's make some loot. Miguel, good morning. How's everyone feeling? What's up, Tom? Did I say Tom, Miguel, Francisco? How you guys doing? I might have already said hi to you. Mike? Feeling like making money today? Or feeling like money today? Feeling like money today. Good. PA sucks already. Yeah, well. I'll hold out hope that maybe something can happen out of this. At least there's some space between us and VWAP. Lupek, what kind of account did you trade? Thanks for using my code. Appreciate the support. And congrats on passing. GG's, man. All right. So, okay, we got 26. No, we got 25,600 right around where we turned around at the overnights there. 30-minute supply just overhead there. On ES, we have this. Oops. Kind of the area we sold off from yesterday. A bit higher in the 20s. Right now we're right around 6,800. I hope we can get something out of this action, to be honest. I'm optimistic, man. I like to stay optimistic if I can. Trump giving big speech on economy at 1 Eastern. Okay. So I'll be done by then. But heads up, if you trade the afternoon, it's going to be a huge speech. Better buckle up. Yeah. All right, 10 seconds till market open. You ready for it? Morning, Eddie. How you doing, man? There we go. Markets are open. We're off to the races. Where are we going to go first, boys? GTYL, what up? Jim, how you doing? A little pump there on NASDAQ. I don't think ES woke up. I don't think ES heard the bell. NASDAQ understood the assignment. Let's see how we close. What's up, Brian? Been sick like a dog. Sick as a dog for like a week. Ugh. I hate it. No fun, man. No fun at all. There's a nice, nice, pretty bullish candle there on NASDAQ and completely engulfed already on the 1 minute. The following candle. What's up, Parshad? What up, Zach? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up, you freaks? Oh, 50K growth trade fight, Loopback. All right, nice, man. Good job. Let's write down a PDL here. Barshav, you like the express option on Fun and Features Network? Congrats on passing that one, Parshav. GG's. Dan, good morning. Well, this is fun. Yeah, ES looks like garbage right now. You ever tried gold? Yeah, I have. A couple times. I was doing a nighttime gold stream. Well, I did a couple days in a row. Gold was pretty dull when I did try it. Moving down to VWAP here. Not like anything too interesting on gold's happening right now. Potential top out at this relative high. Those nighttime streams were legendary. Oh yeah, they were pretty wild. After hours. How do we keep on getting news updates with the government shutdown? I mean, people still have to work, a lot of them. They might not be getting paid, but a lot of people are still having to report for work. Just kind of depends. I don't really know. Let's go for VWAP, yeah? I think they're supposed to get back pay once the government reopens. Is how it's supposed to work, to my understanding. What up, Fath? How's it going? So yes, bumping into a little bit of 2-hour demand here, right before VWAP. Same with Nasdaq, but we're a little bit farther through it on Nasdaq here. Yeah, yesterday I had an appointment. You can join the Discord. I post all updates there. If you want to know what's going on. Nice little bounce out of there. Are these monster candles? No, I think you're still sick. I mean, it's decent size. That's a 49 pointer. So on a 1 minute, yeah, no, it's pretty good. I swear, at least 2 to 3 times a trading session, I look over at my laptop I have a stream up on, and I see prices bouncing off one of your zones. LOL. Yeah, again, I don't like to take these trades. They're too easy. I like to make the hard money. I really want to work for it, you know? I like to work really hard. I think the big news will be the Supreme Court is ruling on Trump's ability to impose tariffs. So the hearing is at 9 a.m. I don't know when we'll hear about it, though. I think there's like a live stream of it, but I don't know exactly if we will, I don't know when we'll hear from their judgment, but that would be a pretty big market-related news item. Nice job, Tom. Money in the bank, Thomas. Way to go, Tom. Yeah, no telling which way the market will go based on whatever they decide. Yeah, for sure. But heads up, just be aware that that's happening, because that could be that will cause some volatility. You know, if we hear something about it. Yeah, we got what, services PMI at the top of the hour there. Staying in this 5-minute range for now. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? Do we get the move down to VWAP now? After goofing off a little bit? Seems plausible to me. Struggling. You think Elite Trader Funding's going underwater? I was hearing some shit about them earlier. You know, earlier, I don't know, in the week or last week or something. What's up, Peter? How you doing? Stumbling Wanderer, good morning. How you doing? No VWAP. No VWAP. Looks like we're getting a little bounce here. Still staying inside this 5-minute range, though. Yeah, you can still hear Pete from One Option saying, "Don't trade side-by-side candles. We're looking for stacked candles." He, you know, mixed overlapping candles. He's got an old school Chicago accent. It's delightful. I can't really do it, but mixed overlapping candles is what we don't want to see. He's looking for stacked green candles moving higher. Or whatever. It's great. He trades a 5-minute, but the one option strategy is pretty reliant on the daily chart. But as far as whenever he's talking about candles, he's almost always talking about the 5-minute. Man, when's Grizz get back? It's kind of quiet without Griswold. See if we can break this, the open high here. Break it with some conviction, move to the upside. ES is starting to do that. It's got its overnight highs just right here. Both indices here. Nice, Tom. Yeah, he's solid. Very old school. All right. Well, there's the break higher. There's overnight highs. Levels are spot on. Yeah, well, that's great. Personally, I want to be able to... Look, I don't really trade, the first 10 minutes, but yeah, they've been pretty solid. Pretty solid indeed. Now, Grizz is, he's on vacation, proposing. Brian, you just hit 5th 100-day profitable on MFFU. Buy. But I want to keep trading. Well, don't. I mean, I wouldn't unless you see like an A+ setup. Limit it to A+ setups. And maybe size down. So, like, that's what I started doing when I would have like a nice win. And I still want to participate in the markets. I still like what I see. Just size to half size, and that way you still get a piece of it. And if you take a loss, you're not going to overtrade trying to make it back because it's not a big deal. You lost maybe... if I'm up $1,000 after like 1 or 2 trades, I want to keep going. Size down and maybe risk $200, and I'm still happy with $800 if I take a loss. I'm not going to overtrade to try to make it back to 1,000. Not bad. Blue Sky launch plans are now 50% consistency for eval. $50 for 50K. No activation fees. Say it with me, chat. I think if you haven't traded My Fun Futures yet, I think you could still do their Halloween sale. It's up to 5 uses. Use code Dan. You can get the core plan with the Flex add-on, which is $3,000 in payouts, or $3,000 payout max. That's $59, $58, something like that. Such a good deal. So if you haven't used that one, check it out. Yeah, Fun and Future Network is good, but you got to spend a few more days in the eval. 4 days on Express. It'd be even more competitive if it was 2 days. With that 50% consistency. All right, so here we are in supply. 30-minute supply there on NAS. That basing right here. Let's see, since we broke 600, let's see if any buyers want to step in here and continue pushing through 600. It could happen. Looks like it might be happening. Yeah, that green zone of optimism is very spot. Like, that was friggin' money. That's a few days in a row it was like that. It's been such a good level. What up, Tyler? How you doing? Thanks, Barshoff. Appreciate it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, thanks, Barshop. I got Legends updated the other day. I've been working on the whole discount section on Prop Firm Gorilla. Try to make it easier for me to update, because these firms change like on a freaking daily basis. Practically, they're changing their prices. So I'm developing a system that'll ideally make it easier for me to keep up with it all, because it's nuts. All right, what do you guys like? You guys like anything here? Grind higher's decent. Tom, long 5 minutes on the practice. Tyler, thanks for supporting the channel. Appreciate it, man. Good luck on those cores. If I may. So wait, did you already pass them then, Tyler? Sounds like you already passed them, so you're good. I was gonna say, what happens to me is I'll get halfway on an eval, on like a 2-day eval. And the second day, I always push hard, regardless of price action, just to get them passed. I lost so many on day 2. It's really annoying. So that's all. That's all I was gonna say about that. But it sounds like you got them passed. Nice. Tom, isn't sim trading so much easier, man? Trading paper count's so much easier. It's easier when you don't care. Doing like the martingale strategy, Parshop. Nice. That's a nice break of that 5-minute range there that I mentioned. And off we go. Let's check the higher time frames here. I'll say this is, to me, could be a problem area. Just the basing we have here. This whole section, you know, it's like 80 points here because it's on a higher time frame chart, but be interesting to see if we're able to slice through that like a hot knife through butter. Definitely a bullish sign. Narrow that zone down there. or up there rather, right around the pivot. That's the zone I'm gonna watch for. Yeah, should have held you along. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm trying to. I longed 630, and it was right around where it was kind of just taking a second here, but I was doing it on this account that almost got blown because the trade copier fucked me up. Man. So I don't have a lot of drawdown left. I'm just trying to like bring it back, and I could have really used that gain. I could have really used that on this one. That's 50 points pretty quickly there. Oh well. All right, so assuming we close out decently strong here in the next minute and a half, should create some decent little 30-minute demand down in the 80s. So I'll mark that on the chart. Yeah, puts it right around overnight highs. And what's this white level here? I don't know what that white level is. Oh. It's value area high, I think. I'm not used to having volume profile on my chart. All right, so 700 levels next. That was a very quick move. Off that higher low we put in, you know, that's 182 points in 16 minutes. Just to give you a frame of reference there. Pretty quick. Okay, so this is what I mentioned earlier. I think pre-market was where ES sold off from yesterday. Gonna have like these two zones here. One is like the retest of, you know, which initiated the sell-off. And then we just have a larger zone for that whole, you know, start of the downtrend there. And we're also coming up into the pivot on ES. So it's a red zone of warning. There's some PMI or something. PMI 54.8, forecast is 55.2. No, wait, that was the earlier one. This is the ISM one. I don't pay for financial juice, so I have to wait for the number. $52. I think we could get a nice grind, nice little bullish trend morning here. We haven't really had a decent pullback in a little bit. Let's see if we can get one. Trading videos and news for free? Oh, you mean this economic calendar on prop firm Gorilla? I forgot I had this here. Tom, your focus is not losing money, is on not losing money, and I stopped worrying about the profits. That shift in focus has made a big difference. Interesting. I mean, it's kind of similar to how, like, look, I'm always looking at the risk first before, like, yeah, I'd like to be positioned long. Okay, where can I get long at? Because I need to be able to stop out somewhere. Alessandro, you said, what do you think about reading every single bar? What do you mean by that? Almost 2 weeks of Green Days? Nice, Tom. Sick. All right. All right. Is this the pullback? What do you mean by the reading every single bar? Is Al Brooks does an extreme scalping by reading every single bar? I don't think you have to start anywhere extreme. Start with key levels. And then, just learn to read some of the candlesticks. Then you can move on to order flow. I don't think you have to read every single bar and scalp everything. That's kind of hard. I think it takes a lot of screen time to be able to do that. Nice little pullback there. He is getting up to the pivot and this red zone here. Confused if a good trader is the one who understands the most of the market or the one who can make more money. Well, what do you care about more? Do you want to be right more, or do you want to just make more money? It's like you could, have a 50% win rate and make more than the guy who has a, 80% win rate. I'd rather have the 50% win rate and make more money. That's me. All right, so I did catch that on the this account that got kind of messed up and came really close to its drawdown. So the trade sinker, for some reason, when I was trading, it's 2 nights ago. Very nice move. When I was trading 2 nights ago, I I was up a little, then I lost a little, whatever. I canceled an order or something like that, and it didn't cancel on these TickTick accounts. And I didn't know that. I didn't have that browser tab open, which you gotta do when you're copy trading. And I just had another window open. I didn't see the email because the trade sinker always emails you. I didn't see it. And so, I'm about to go to bed, and I just checked the account, and I hit max daily loss on TickTick. And I'm like, what? Or my personal daily loss limit. I'm like, what happened? Like, I should be down $140, not minus 900 on one account. It's minus 900 on one, and I'm like, 2 days away from payout. And then minus 600 on another. So this account has like $200 to max loss now, which is like a massive bummer. So I'm trying to bring it back from the dead here. Sucks, man. Eddie, you're smart. Eddie said, I'm not touching that trade sinker. Smart. If you do mess with trade sinker, you do have to be monitoring those accounts constantly. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing over on this other computer here, is just trying to scalp that account back. Away. Why did it F up so bad? It was unable to cancel one order that I canceled over here on Edge Pro X. And, being off 1 mini, I think, it just threw off my order system. So, like, I think the next trade I entered, it would be like long 3 minis instead of just 2. And, when I close out a trade, I'm closing out with 2. And so if there's an extra order there's an extra order sitting, like live order, not order, a live position, that's just working with me or against me. In this case, it was working against me. And I'm glad I had the personal daily loss limit set on Project X, but that sucked really, really bad. You spam flatten all the time on it? Okay. Yeah, I've done that, and sometimes it doesn't even work. Like the cancel orders button or the flatten, I've tried that, and every once in a while it doesn't work. So yeah, it is something you just have to have the actual platform open as well, so you don't get boned. And I'm really disappointed because I started with 10 accounts on TickTick there, and Eddie was able to reach payout. Congrats, Eddie. I lost 8 of them through being a dumbass, and then I had 2 that were again 2 days away from payout, and then they hit max loss 2 nights ago. And so now I kind of have to build the balance back up too. Obviously, you can't take a payout when you don't have any money in the account. So luckily, there's no consistency rule, so I should be good if I can get a nice winner today, tomorrow, something like that. Really build the balance back up. I'll be right around my 10 days of profitable trading and could take a payout. But I gotta be pretty careful. I can trade up to 5 minis, but I don't have the drawdown for that though, Parshop. So the account that stopped at $600 loss, it has about $700 of drawdown. And this other account has $200 of drawdown, so I'm trying to get them back to even, and then I can kind of copy trade them again. So I'm probably either going to get this one back up to even, or it'll get blown here, because $200 drawdown is not a lot to work with. Just DM them though? What does that mean? What is this new age lingo you're using? just DM. Oh, you're saying DM TikTok to ask. Okay. I thought you were saying DM my accounts. And I'm like, what does that mean? Okay. All right. I get it. I get what you're saying. Just a little slow there. A little slow on the uptake. Well, you're quiet today, chat, except for Parshov. You guys liking this price action? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on the stream if you're waiting for your setup. It's a nice way, easy way to support the channel. All I gotta do is hit the thumbs up button. Gives me motivation to keep doing this. It's only 18 likes. That's god-awful embarrassing, but that's okay. I assume you guys are busy. What's up, Loreni? Looking for reversal to short it? All right, good luck. You always forget the thumbs up? Yeah, well, that's why I remind people. Waiting for an entry, Beatsville? Yeah. Iggy, what up? Good morning. Man, if we could just get like a little bit of a slice down. Nothing too crazy, but slice down like it's bought up, I would take that long. We could potentially, you know, we did tap into my red zone of warning. We could move lower off of here, but I'd rather see one more, at least one more attempt to the upside. VIX is nice and low, back to 1921 on VIX. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate you hitting the thumbs up button. You a real one, man. All right, looking for a slice lower. Looking for buyers to want a piece. Long or short right now, Jim, I'm looking for the long side still. I'm looking for one more move up. I feel like even if we do get a reversal, like I feel like trapping longs first would be better. So I wouldn't mind scalping to the long side, seeing if we can test those highs again. Speeding up here. Try the long here. This does not feel trustworthy here. Come on, blast up. There's a lot of orders hitting the ass there. See some fall through. Otherwise, I might have to hop out. Come on, baby. Push, push. Push, 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 push. Come on. There we go. Come on, man. Shit. What the fuck, bro? This market's being a stubborn little asshole. Yeah, P, I agree. He said, I love trading so much because everyone has their own strategy and methods. It's just so unique and interesting to observe other people in the market and learn or develop new strategies. It's true. I mean, I still like the long side. Can we not get some freaking continuation, bro? Jeez. These candles honestly suck ass. Might get a drop here. I mean, all those orders hitting, they're underwater at the moment. We can pop back up. I still like the long side, but I don't know, man. Funny how we can be on opposite sides of basically the same trade and both be frustrated. I know. There's a sign that the freaking price action blows. All right, so here's the little knife down that I was looking for. Got to see it be bought back up, obviously, for the long trade to work out. Otherwise, oh wow, look, 2,000 orders just hit ES there. That's fucking nuts. Let me try it down here. It's just crazy though. Some crazy price action, guys. It's acting very foolish. Give me the fill. Give me that fill. There we go. Sick ass trade there. That was a great buy. Look at 2,000 lots hitting the ass there. That was good enough for me to grab. Yeah, there's 50% of the evals I'm trading. Assuming the trade copier worked. Yeah, it's about 50%. All right, so one tick the one tick that had more drawdown, I was able to get 600 on that one. I was trading it separately from what you saw on screen here. The other one is pretty much done. There's like $50 to draw down here. I'll see if I can trade it real quick. Nope. Okay. Just instantly locked out there. So that one sucks. Out of those 10, I only have one alive, but one more day, and I think I should be at to pay out. So them's the breaks. Using Bookmap? I'm using Edge Pro X, which has a heat map like Bookmap. I don't need to pay extra for Bookmap, really. That was a really nice one. That's the kind of stuff I want to get better at right there. Is like just getting in the better entry, not waiting for that. Oh, let's wait for like the. Make sure that the candle closes strong through it. Like, man, when you see the freaking 2,000, when I'm already bullish and I see that knife lower like I wanted, and then 2,000 lots hit the ass, like, I had to get in. So I'm very glad I did. And that was a banger. That was, 2 contracts, 2 minis there. It's very nice. So now I'm chilling. I know you can't see the balance and stuff on the P&L on that screen. I have to add it somewhere, so I'll try to. I don't know where to add it exactly. But that played out pretty well. Rewind the tape there. I was looking for the slice lower that got bought up. And that's where order flow did help me be able to get in, pull the trigger with some confidence. That's a nice one. Yeah, Jacob, you can rewind like, whatever, 5 minutes and see it. That was pretty intense there. Pretty intense. I needed that, honestly. I've been pretty frustrated with the markets. Coming green on the day? I don't know, man. I have his live stream open, but I can't hear it. I can't see what he's saying.
When we pulled back and there's positive delta on the pull,
I wonder if he took the same trade as me.
flip this to a downtrending market. Market downtrend.
It's possible. That seems to me like a Carmine trade. He had posted a really good setup in the morning that played out perfectly, which was on ES, which is just like a looking for ES to dip under 94 and then take it long to through 6800. So 6824 was his target. So he had a really good. I don't know if he took that trade, but he had a really good pre-market plan there. No, Sebastian, it's his own private group. I think it's on. I think you can get it on WAP now. I think I got a link for it. Want to check it out? I think that's the link. All right, so I'm $30 off the 1500 to the. Don't look at this P&L, just the balance on the copied accounts. I'm $30 off max, $1,500. That's not enough to throw off the 50% rule, is it? On like my funded features and stuff. I think my fund gives you enough wiggle room. I don't think $30 is a make or break situation. They have consistency on the eval. It's a 50% consistency rule on the eval. No, it's not an extra $30 per shop is what I'm saying. Don't look at this P&L. The actual balance on the copied accounts is 1470. So I'm under. I don't think that's enough. Like, so if I make 1530 tomorrow, I'll still pass. I'm pretty sure it's not an issue. Can't remember. Might do the Tradeify Cup. Nah, I already wiped out of that one. It's too. I don't like these tournaments actually because they force you to just be fucking so crazy. And if you don't, if you don't get it, this just feels like day one. If you're day one, day two, you're not like up a bolo, then just there's no point. Have I heard of a wire M prop? No. Botund, are you doing it? What up, Froggy? How you doing, man? What's your standing there, Botond, or what's your balance? Top 200? Wow, man. That's sick. Well, now you can just chill, right? Until the the cutoffs or whatever, the knockout, because you're in the knockout rounds. And so I think you should be good just to chill unless you feel like you have to keep grinding. All right. What else is going on, guys? Anyone try out Lucid? Yeah, I have. All right. Still at 1.5 weeks, so you have to keep going. Okay. Maybe you do, but the longer people are in the markets, especially those that are trading wildly, the more they'll lose. Yeah, Lucid seems fine. You know, they're new, so you know, proceed with some caution in that. But I've done, you know, I've traded with them, and you know, they seem all right. Tom, catch you later. Nice, Oscar. I mean, that's a good way to just reinforce good habits. So that's probably the right way to do it. Whoa, Jacob, blue name. Damn. New mod in the house, Jacob. What up, man? Thanks for being a steady and loyal member of the community here. Also, Lupek. Lupek, if you're still around, you've been bumped up to mod. Have fun taking points from Parshav. There he is. There's Lupek. What up, Simon? How you doing? Blue names. What up? What up? That's how I wanted to use it, taking points from Parshav, but decided to wait one day. Not to be too cocky, you know. Smart. Gotta ease into it. You know, you start taking 10 points, 20 points, then you go up to 1,000. Nice job, Simon. Tried a new prop from last week, trade day. Taking your first small payout with him. GG's, man. Just a reminder, any payout from a prop firm puts you in a small percentage of people who are able to do that. Seems very commonplace on the internet. Yeah, a little bit of a survivorship bias there. but you are among, I mean, you've beaten the odds if you can get a payout from a prop firm. So even if it's small, that's great going. It's not easy. The deck is stacked against us. It's like, you know, it's like almost like playing blackjack at a casino. You really have to be, you know, on top of your edge and discipline. And Top Step was saying 3 to 5 people out of 1,000 make a payout. Well, I think it was 3 to 5 out of 100, wasn't it? It was 3.5% or something, or was it not? But you know, yeah, like I'm saying, yeah, it puts you in the rarefied air. You know, even if it's a small payout, that's how hard it is. Anyone who gifts a sub and it lands on Parshov will get all of Parshov's points. Earned a Trade said 80% of traders failed their eval, or 75, something like that. The question is, look, you have to kind of clarify it. Is it just people that failed and left? Probably not. Or it's just the amount of people who have failed in general. 80% seems honestly maybe low. Even successful traders will fail accounts all the time. All right, so we got the slice down. We got the buy up. We got another push at the highs. So obviously, you know, we're kind of seeing, okay, do we roll over at 700 here and move back down towards VWAP? Or are we going to continue grinding higher? But again, this has been pretty much zone to zone. Look at the freaking green zone, pretty much the red zone here, trading, which is pretty nice. It says 10.4% past the eval. Wow. What's up, Evan? Oh, what do you know? Another blue name. Guess what, Evan? You're not so special anymore. There's more blue names. Eiffel 65, baby. Blue Daba Dee Daba Die. Parshov doesn't know that reference. Alright, I guess let's see if we can blast out of this consolidation here. Move higher. I get it. It's a song. Yeah. 9 out of 10 song. I always thought if it was a green, I would die. Yeah, that's what a lot of people thought. Misheard lyrics. I think, let me see if I can pull this up. I think my first CD I ever owned had it. It's either like one of my first or my second, but when I was like in elementary school, I had one of those greatest, you know, greatest hits type thing. This one slapped. Well, it had some good tracks on it. Does this one have it on there? No. I thought it might have been Totally Hits too, but no. Had Third Eye Blind on it, which is sick. Now that's what I call Music 4 is the other one I had. That one probably had it on there. Dang, they still sell those on Amazon. There we go. This is one of the first CDs I had, which is, now that's what I call Music 4. They're on like, what, 5,000 now? Eiffel 65, baby. This album, though, kind of sucked. I think Blink-182 is probably one of the reasons why I wanted it. Train Meet Virginia is not a bad song, honestly. The Jennifer Lopez song actually did kind of slap. Savage Garden, classic. Britney Spears, of course. That was an era right there. I wonder when it came out, because that's obviously not correct. I wish you could log Tradeovate accounts. Yeah. Why don't they? Isn't Tradeovate prop supposed to be like? Wasn't it supposed to be like that? I don't know. I don't. Parshev, yeah, I don't know, man. It's not just been on my. It's just not on my top priority list, just because I'm trying to fix some other things first. But then, yeah, I will get around to it. Block the website or app, then it's fine. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I like the spike up higher. That's a nice tap to the red zone. So honestly, beautiful green zone to red zone move there. That's a thing of beauty. And so I kind of would like to see us move lower off this. We have, you know, kind of classic consolidation here. So maybe another pop higher, and maybe we do end up just grinding higher. But to me, I would rather see us, excuse me, I'd rather see us just kind of trap and then move lower. Brewer says ES wants 831 first. 831? We tapped it though. We tapped it a couple candles ago. Dylan's key level does look good. I think that's what isn't that what I was basing this zone around? Yeah. So I'm basing this top red rectangle around the darker one. We could extend it to the left. That's a great zone too. Thanks, Brewer. I appreciate that, man. Honestly, this week has just not really gone that well for me. It's just been really frustrating. It's one of those weeks where you're like, I freaking hate trading. And you know, I almost just canceled the live stream indefinitely. The way I was feeling yesterday. I was like, you know what? No, you gotta just keep at it. I want to throw a limit short just for fun. We would be lost without you, Dan. Nah, I don't think so. I think you guys would be fine. It's like golf. You play terrible, but hit one good shot and it keeps you coming back. I mean, yeah, if today did not go well, it'd be a lot harder to want to come back to stream tomorrow. It's been one of those times. Diamond, you've had a prop firm account for a few months, still haven't gotten a payout. I want to give up, but I know it'll pay off. Keep going. Yeah. Francisco, that song is new to the stream playlist, but I've had it out for years. There's some that I thought might be a little too busy for the live stream. But then, you know, last couple of weeks I've just been adding a song here or there just to keep it fresh. All right, let's see if I can get a fill here. She's not gonna add your pop punk songs to the playlist. I don't have any to add. Why do you like trading commodities so much, Parshov? Alright, there's the fill there. Snap higher. They have more respect for tick to tick. That's why. Well, I don't give them no respect. No respect at all. Sick ass Phil. Let's go. Come on. Let's get the rejection now. Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking to the tick here. I just need the follow through though. Scalp it for $600, but I want to see the drop, man. Let's go. See, you can be a limit order god. Dude, I have such a hard time with that, man. I always chicken out on them. Hell yeah, man. That was a good one. Man. Wow, that was maybe the best entry I've ever had. If we get that follow through, man. When did you first start the live stream? I feel like I've heard it while I've been trading on multiple vacations. Well, Mayan, you're just freaking balling like that. I think I started it. I did 2 summers ago, I want to say, or 2 springs ago. I started it. Then I just did it for maybe a few months, and then I stopped. Let's see. I can pull up my date here. Okay, summer 2023, I did it for a while. And then I think I came back after that. Well, I could take half off here. Does look really good though. Has NQ always had a high margin rate? Well, compared to ES, it's usually a little higher on most. Just kind of depends on the broker. Hugo, I was just looking for a pop higher that failed. Talked about it a little bit there. Okay, I'll cover one. That was just... I don't know if I've ever had such a good entry in my life. I just want to see that continuation though. I just want to pop up. That'd be so boring to get this break even stop. Parshov, this isn't copying to any other account. I turned off. I got hit the profit target on all of them, so I just turned them off. Come on, baby. Rachel says living in LA is a vacation. Well, I guess it depends on what you do for work. What's the weather like in LA today? Weather Channel says we could see snow in the Great Lakes region. LA's 63. That's not so different than here. 59 right here. A cold outbreak will plunge into the U.S. this weekend and bring the coldest air of the season to the Midwest and Northeast, a freeze into the Deep South, and even some of the season's first snow to parts of the Great Lakes. Fun. Open the window, let the smog in. Yeah. Yeah, it's been so windy, dude. Real freaking windy. What's up, Air Trader? Thank you. All right, Oscar. Catch you later, man. What's up, Fath? Going well, man. Going well. You know, I wasn't so sure about this price action earlier, but it's been hitting pretty good. All right, I think I'll hop out. Gold in 1 minute. There it is. What's up, Lawrence? Good October. Nice. Glad to hear it. All right. All right.
Let me show you something.
Yeah, Parshav, what's for dinner? Anything good? Cheese macaroni? I had that last night. It was awesome. You're never too old for it. All right, out of that one. That was a nice little entry there. I'm proud of that one. I was to the tick there. Exactly what I wanted. Was that 2 slick ass trades today? Hell yeah, it was. And one, I think I had one non-slick ass trade, one break even. I think I lost $100 on it. Yeah, it was pretty good. Now we're chilling. All right, I'm in a good mood. If we can get to 60 likes, I'll give away something. 60 likes. Give away. We'll do a Tradeify growth account. How about that? People like those. One of the other reasons why I like that short was the 1OP cross. Bearish cross right there. So what I want to see is the spike higher. In this case, we had the pivot point in this red zone of terror, we'll call it. So I threw a limit order right at the pivot. But that's kind of what I want to see on the buy I had. You know, the dip down. I grabbed it. Where did I grab it at? Right there. So I bought right there. I want to see a flush. And then, you know, I saw like 2,000 orders hit the ask on ES. And so I was looking for the long side to play out there. And what I wanted to see was new highs, or at least another attempt at the highs. And so by the time we got there, all the way up there, I was ready to short that again. So just kind of carving it up a little bit. But look at the 5 minute, you know, it's pretty dicey. Big wick energy here in the 5 minute top left of the screen. Not really ideal from that regard, but luckily there's a few moves there I saw. Let's go. All right, so I think I have a Tradeify growth to give away. Yeah, I do. So if we get to 60 likes, we're only 13 away. Wow. 60 likes, I'll give away a Tradeify growth, 50K. Make it 100 likes. Rachel's trying to up the stakes, guys. We all know she's the real boss here, so look. I'm not gonna raise it to 100 likes, but you know, there's 94 people in here. If just all of you guys hit the thumbs up button. Boy, that would just make my heart feel so warm and happy. Just sunshine pouring into my heart. Growth is no activation fee. Yeah, exactly. Parshop, how do you know so much? Is it because you freaking helped out with Prop from Gorilla, where we have all the freaking information and rules for all the freaking props that you want to trade? Wow. Is that how you know so much, bro? Compare any plan? Wow. 50K growth. Let's compare that with Lucid. Let's just pick Lucid here. I don't know. Pick Lucid's 50K test. Here's the eval rules. Pretty similar. Ooh, max drawdown Tradeify gives you an extra 500 smackaronis. Other than that, they're very similar. Tradeify will also give you 1 extra mini to trade. 1 day pass, 0 activation fee. Tradeify is $9 more. Payouts, click on the toggle. Whoops, you can't see it. Click the toggle at the top to switch to the funded rules. What do we have here? Nothing too crazy. They're very similar. Very similar. I think Tradeify has a slight edge here. Yeah, I'll probably give it to Tradeify, $9 extra. They've also been around a little bit. A little bit longer. Not much longer, but a little bit longer. They have a pretty good reputation. Yeah, Tradeify is also Rise if you like being paid on Rise. All right, I need 7 more of you to hit that thumbs up button and we can do the giveaway. Yeah, hard to beat like an ACH transfer to your bank. It's just usually a little slower. Is Gusto fast? I've never used it for prop firms. Wow, Evan. Gifting out 10 memberships. Thanks, Evan. What a freaking real one, man. Let's hope Parshop doesn't get it. The most random ass names I've ever seen are getting memberships right now. Literally people I've never seen in chat. Thanks, Evan. That's nice. Most random ass people got memberships. If you're here and you just got a free gifted membership, say thanks to Evan. He is a real one. Best price action is rather crappy at this point. Not a whole lot happening here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to run this giveaway, assuming 4 more people hit the thumbs up button on the stream. Maybe you guys don't want a Tradeify growth account. I don't know. I'll keep it for myself. What's the usual dinner time? Between 6 and 7. I never eat at 6. Between 6:30 and 7:30. P, thanks for joining as a member of the channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Not yet, Real Story Channel. Relax. Not yet. Oh. Thanks for your streams. You're my everyday entertainment while trading. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. All right, we did hit our target. Let's set up the giveaway. It'll be a minute. Streamlabs should make like more fun giveaways. Marbles? What's it called? Marbles on stream? I mean, how do you actually do it? I have to download on Steam. I don't even have Steam, bro. I'm not downloading Steam on my freaking trading PC. What's another one? What's something I don't have to download? What's a browser-based one? Should I download it? Yeah, short side might be moving here. Might finally get that that move I was looking for earlier. New relative lows. All right, Steam setup. I probably have to make a Steam account. Don't have a Steam account. This is Unk status here, right? No Steam account. Those young whippersnappers on Steam. If everyone joined for a Counter-Strike match, dude, I loved Counter-Strike when I was even after it was old, considered an old game. Me and my roommates, when I was in my early 20s, we'd sit at our dining room table and play like a little LAN match of Counter-Strike, and it was so fun, dude. But I haven't played in 15 years or whatever. Oh, I gotta verify my email. All right, Steam, relax. Is it like a, did they make like a new Counter-Strike? I don't know how to ask it. Is Counter-Strike like new, or is it just like you're still playing like the old version? What should my Steam account name be also? All right. Botan, when you say R6, you don't mean Rainbow Six, do you? Okay. Am I doing this right? I don't even know what happened. Oh, it's downloading still? Jeez. Six and a half gigs of what, dude? 6.5 gigs? Come on. What are we even doing here? Yo, I clicked play. I don't know why it's not freaking playing, bro. Launching? Why is everything so slow? Just launch already. What's your deal? Running install script? I thought you already installed, bro. Shit. I got a link with Streamlabs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. One step at a time. I gotta figure out how to launch it first. Apparently that's the whole thing. What a journey. I know. Oh, might be in business here. Yeah, whatever. Sell my data. Please sign in. Twitch? Is that the only option? All right, listen here. Look, I wish I had the bandwidth to do Marbles on stream. Looked fun. My computer said no freaking way. It said, nice try, buddy. Not happening. So now that we probably lost some people, now we can run the giveaway. Better odds of winning. Man. Hang on, it says there's only 18 people in here. That can't be right. Did it really just kick everybody out? Oh, man. That sucks. All right, well, guess what? I'm running the giveaway. Now I gotta set it back up, okay? Just give me a second. Man. People say streaming's easy. Oh, anyone can do it. Guess what? They don't tell you you're gonna have to download Steam and wreck your internet just to get a giveaway going. Okay. Almost there, chat. Almost there. Can mods win it? Yeah. And if you're a member, you're going to get extra tickets. Members get extra tickets. I think you get 3 extra tickets. So again, here's how it's going to work. We'll have 10 minutes so we can get some of these people back that got kicked out. You're going to go find the secret phrase. You're going to enter exclamation point that secret phrase. And you'll be entered to win. So go find the secret phrase. Exclamation point, secret phrase. First one to find it gets a pat on the back. Or whatever. Find the secret phrase. Exclamation point, secret phrase in chat. You'll get your raffle ticket. Gotta go find the secret phrase. Let's go, chat. You can do it. It's not it. That's not it. Go find it, Parshov. Stop guessing. You're about to go into timeout. All right, P's the winner there. Nice job, P. Parshov, you're going to go into timeout before you can even enter the right phrase. Oh, you guys are funny. If Botan wins, he's going to get another payout, just so you know. Bro, why don't you use Mirror and Steam on the Mac and show us the marble races from there? Why would I go through so much effort just to give away free shit? It's not going to increase my viewership. It's just going to crash out my internet. You know, what's in it for me? Mildly more entertaining giveaway? Come on. I'd rather send you to my website that I spent weeks working on. Sounds better. Next time I'm going to time out Parchi for 10 minutes before giveaway. Oh, man. Odds are pretty savage here. Paste another grill. That's right, Arnesis. It's not the secret phrase, but it's a good one. You got to give Dan credit for trying. I tried to do the marbles thing. Obviously, my internet threw a fit. It's just, ain't cut out for marbles, man. Who knew marbles were just such an internet killer? What Alpine does is he does this part of the giveaway where you enter from stream, then the winners he picks, he like 5-10, then does the race. That's just like extra steps. I like to, I mean, generally, I like to focus more on the charts. Obviously today, not so much, you know, not much to talk about. We've just been chopping around for a long ass time. At this point, it does look like we might just grind higher. Damn, that's a lot of effort just trying to give away a free eval on my own. Exactly. Real Story Channel, yeah, not the right keyword for this one. Propfromgorilla.com, find the keyword. There you go. Yeah, new highs there. ES got the push. Trying to get out of the red zone here on NASDAQ. We do have, you know, let's see, that trend line. We've done, you know, kind of back and forth on either side of it for a while. I don't know if it's got anything left inside of it, but the real interesting spot here is this darker red box I have on ES. You can see it, right? This dark red box here. That's the previous day low from yesterday, so that means it's Monday's low, right? Monday's low, November 3rd. Nice resistance there, nice sell-off after we tapped into that. So we'll see. VIX moving lower there. As long as VIX can continue moving lower as well, that'll help put the pressure off. We can grind higher. Yeah, Arnesis, that's all you gotta do. That's all there is to it, buddy. That's all you gotta do. Eddie, where do you live at? Michigan or something? Yeah, I was saying that I pulled up the Weather Channel earlier. Well, I talked about it. That it says cold front and the Great Lakes may get some snow. I don't know if that's Chicago or not. Let me just look at my phone forecast here. Sorry, that one bot comment says win 100K Tradeify advance eval. I thought I changed that. No, that's incorrect. So don't pay attention to that. It's for a 50K growth account. Don't sue me, please. Yeah, with 90% chance of snow on Sunday. That's kind of tight. Cleveland? Ah, flee to the Cleve. Okay. Yeah, dude, you guys are right on the lake. Trader Fath, if you want the giveaway, enter the secret phrase, the phrase that pays. Pays to know the gorilla. ProfitGorilla.com, find the secret phrase. All right, you gotta go to bed. You gotta go to bed. I get it. I get it, man. I've been to Cleveland maybe once or twice. My band recorded with a producer there, and we recorded that in, I think this was November, at this warehouse. It was actually a lot of fun. Think of it fondly. We stayed at this shitty old Days Inn where you had to like sneak in. You know, they'd charge you for extra people. We'd sneak in the entire band, so we didn't have to pay any extra because we didn't have any money. Parshov, you are forgiven, but I'm not giving you your points back. All right, we got less than a minute left to join the giveaway. Get a 50K growth account on Tradeify. Tradeify, the best a man can get. Is that the slogan? I don't remember. Jacob's just disappointed in you, Parshov. Dirt buddy, you cracked top 200 in the cup. Wow. That probably took some work, man. It's pretty crazy. All right, giveaway is closed. This 50K growth account, the winner, pay attention, please. The winner, first of all, talk and chat. Make sure that I know you're still here. Sometimes the winner's not here and I got to redraw. So let us know you're here in chat. You're going to DM me on Discord to confirm, and then I'll send you the code, and then you can use it today. What's wrong, Trader Joe? Did you not get in? I was open for 10 minutes. Here, I'll open it real quick. Try it again. Get your raffle ticket. I'm gonna push over. Okay, Trader Joe, looks like you got your ticket. Don't worry. We only have 24 people in the giveaway because my internet crapped out right beforehand. So there's only 24 people in here. And there's several members, so they have a higher chance of winning because they get extra tickets for being a member. Okay, let's do a little drum roll. Okay, that's good enough. Then I have to wait because the stream is delayed, so gotta wait the right amount. Okay, the winner is Lupek, newly modded Lupek. Lupek from Poland won the 50K growth. Don't listen to the bot. He's wrong. It's a 50K growth to Lupek. Hang on a second. I have something important for this. Here we go.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
That's my soundbite just for that moment right there. Nice, Lupek. You already have 2 passed. Well, good. Should be able to do this pretty easily. Thank you for playing. You guys heard that Tim Robinson thing, right? I just want to make sure this thing's set up right.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
Make sure I'm not the only one like hearing that and laughing at it, because that'd be funny. It is possible. Let's see. You should be hearing it. Okay. No one laughed. Maybe it was just funny to me. I don't know. All right, chat. It's good trading day. Feels good. How about this? Catch you guys tomorrow, yeah? Remember, Trump is flapping his gums in a little bit about tariffs, probably. I don't know. About the economy in general. So heads up, if you're still going to continue trading, just be aware that that will probably cause some volatility. But yeah, good day. See you guys tomorrow for another stream. Take care.